Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing a review for Lara Croft Tomb Raider for its 15th anniversary. The movie came out on June 15, 2001, and I am reviewing this on June 19th, 2016, so it's a few days after. So yeah, and this movie stars Angelina Jolie, Jon Voight, Daniel Craig, Noah Taylor, and Ian Glenn. So before I begin though, 10-second spoiler warning as usual. For those who have yet to actually watch the video and haven't already, stop the video, go check it out, and come back and watch the rest of this review. 10-second spoiler warning as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those who have yet to actually watch the movie and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me. Then I will give you a fair rating, because as usual I did. So yeah, as usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rate. So basically, in this movie, it's a video game movie. You have Lara Croft, and she is in pursuit, I suppose, or she's hunting. She is hunting for this artifact, this ancient artifact. On the flip side, you also have the Illuminati, who's also looking for this ancient artifact. And this artifact, this item they're looking for, could basically reverse time. You could travel back in time, and in that, the Illuminati are hoping to take over the world, and Angelina Jolie is hoping to get her father back, Jon Voight, who actually, that is Angelina Jolie's real father, but in the movie, that's also her father. She wants to know how Jon Voight, how her dad died in the movie, and fuck, yeah, fuck, well, I don't know. This is definitely a guilty pleasure type of movie. It's one of those movies that's so bad it's good type of thing. Guilty pleasure, for sure it's guilty pleasure. But I have no idea what the hell. I was watching this movie and I just didn't know what to make out of it. The thing is, I'm not really into video games at all. Period. I don't play that many video games. Maybe whatever is on the App Store, to be honest. Anything from I'm not that into gaming. That's the thing. Like, I like the Pokemon games. I like Angry Birds. I'm not really that into apps on the App Store. A few random video games. My DS and Nintendo. Such as Pokemon and maybe a few other stuff after that. About some of the Mario games, some of the Sonic, Crash Bandicoot, and Mega Man games. And aside from that, I really don't know much about video games. To be honest, so I feel like there's some fan service for in this movie. Like, fans of the Lara Croft video game as a whole will get this movie more. They'll understand it a bit more. But for me, I was just kind of lost. Apparently, this isn't based on any of the video games, so it's a completely original story. But I feel like there was just some hints to stuff that happened in the video game. One of them I do know, and it's more of an Easter egg. But towards the end, she finds these dogs to escape the cave, and she goes, and that's a nod to the video game. I know that much. But I feel like there's a few more nods in the video games I just didn't know, and I feel I just wasn't able to appreciate it as much. So yeah, the acting is good, I guess, for what they're working for. Daniel Craig has an American accent, which I'm not gonna lie, I actually didn't notice it. Maybe because I was too focused on the rest of this movie to even realize he was having an American accent. I will say though, his character came out of nowhere. I'm pretty sure his character was in it right before. Like, I first noticed him in the jungle scene where they're in this jungle and they're trying to get into this temple. That's where I first noticed him. But I feel like he was in the movie earlier, even before that, and I just probably didn't notice him. But I saw him, and I'm just like, where the fuck did he come from? So yeah, the action is actually pretty good. There's this one action scene where the Angelina Jolie, or Lara Croft, she's on the bungee rope in her house. She's like exercising or whatever, training. She's bungee jumping, and all of a sudden these soldiers come out of nowhere and just start attacking her. That was actually a pretty cool scene. There's a scene towards the end where you have these rock soldiers, and they came to life, and they're trying to attack Angelina Jolie and Powell, which is a bad guy in this movie. That also I noticed. It was good, but it was like cheesy good. So yeah, it's one of those movies. It's so fun, it's good. It's so bad, it's good. And I just really don't know what to make heads or tails out of. Again, I don't play video games that much. This should be a midnight movie review. I haven't done one of those in a long ass time. This actually should be a midnight movie review for Monday. Yeah, fuck it. So yeah, very fast. If you guys don't know what a midnight movie review is, I did that. I think I stopped for like a good month and a half, maybe 2 months or 3 months at this point. I don't know. I know I stopped because I was testing, but very fast. They're like really bad movie reviews. Like these type of movies, like really like cult classic reviews, or so bad they're good movie reviews, like these type of, or like just playing out bad reviews for shitty movies. Or like for B-list movies, just like lesser known B-list, so bad they're good, cheesy cult classic movies. That's what a midnight movie review is. Normally like the type of movies you would see like on Cinemax or whatever, or Showtime at midnight. So yeah, yeah, I'll probably do this for that. Fuck it. I have no idea what the fuck to make out of this movie. It was confusing, I'll say that much. Like, I was looking at this, I was looking at the plot, and I'm like, none of this makes sense. Like, fuck it. Like, it just made no sense to me. But again, it's based off a video game, which I don't know much about the video game. Okay, so I mean, I think that's the first problem. But I don't understand much of the video game. I don't know anything from the video game aside that it's Lara Croft and so yeah, yeah, that's basically it for this review. Subscribe. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. The special effects are actually pretty decent. I'll say that much. The action scenes were actually pretty decent, and the score is actually not like something. Normally I don't notice a score, and the few times I did notice the score in this movie, it was actually pretty like good. It was like enjoyable type in that early 2000s type of way, like because it was all like this like progressive metal type of stuff, or like yeah, like progressive emo metal type of shit. I don't really know what, like progressive rock, emo rock type of music for the score, and it was actually pretty cool. For some reason, it reminded me of Evanescence. For some reason, I don't know why. It reminded me of like Evanescence and Breaking Benjamin. So yeah, really random in my opinion. At least it wasn't Limp Bizkit. How's about that? Fuck. Rolling, wow. Whatever. So yeah. Subscribe, comment down below, like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.